Hello, lovelies. It's she here from Go to Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets. Okay, so I've got a few cards already pulled here, and we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands, as well as the Tarot card guidance. Now with this, I'm getting that there is a truth that needs to be known here. I also saw in the pre-shuffle, I saw the Nine of Swords. I saw it twice. I saw the Nine of Swords and the Hermit card, and then I saw the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups, and then I saw the Ten of Cups and the Sun card, and the Sun is what ended up on the bottom of the deck. So when you allow the truth, okay, maybe perhaps even like conscious realization to come upon this fact, this truth, when you stop locking away this truth within you, there's a truth here that needs to be accepted, but it's locked away behind a wall of fear, anxiety, misunderstanding, and Spirit wants you to know what this truth is. They want you to know what's really going on here, and they're saying that your ultimate happiness will come when you allow this tower to fall, when you allow the realization of what's really happening here to finally come to your consciousness and accept it for what it is, to accept it beyond whatever anxiety, whatever fears are holding you back from really dedicating yourself to this path, because there's the altar dedication card right here. All right. And behind the Sun card is the Page of Wands and the Star and the Strength card. And there's the Ten of Cups, right? So when you allow yourself to go on this journey, and you allow yourself to go on this deep cleansing, healing journey, when you allow this part of yourself that you're hiding away to shine, your true strength and true ultimate satisfaction is going to come out. It's going to come here. But it is going to take some dedication on your part to face some kind of hardship here, to face something that is really hard with this Ten of Swords here for you to face. It's got a Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands wrapped up in it. And it's something right now that it's like your higher self has been telling you, your internal self, like your subconscious self has been telling you. It could have been coming up in dreams, but it's something that you're just refusing to see. Or you might have finally said, okay, God, show me the truth. Okay, I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to understand it. And your spirit guides might have been trying to contact you in signs, in dreams, but you just, like, it's like you kind of got the message, but the message hasn't, like, clicked together, right? Like, all the little signs and pieces of the message haven't clicked together, and you haven't had this, like, eureka, like, boom, like, light bulb moment of, like, oh, this is what they're talking about. I see, I've been seeing these signs, I've been seeing this. That's clearly what they're talking about. It's a one to, like, okay, right? And it's wrapped up in some kind of, we have 10, 10, 9, 9 here. So there's definitely repeating numbers, repeating symbols, repeating signs, synchronicities all over the place. And with this Hangman here, it's just giving me this energy of you being like, okay, Spirit, like, go ahead, show me the truth, shine the light on it, I'm ready. Or like your spirit self is telling you are ready, you can handle this, you need to see the truth of this. Because there's anxiety, but also wish fulfillment. And you feel, and Spirit is kind of saying, like, your ultimate wish fulfillment is hidden underneath this. You know, like, your ultimate, what you really, really want is hidden behind this truth that you don't want to let sink in, or this betrayal that you don't want to sink in, because that's what I just heard when I touched the Ten of Wands, this betrayal. Or it's like you need to see it for what it really is. You need to see this for what's really happening around you. You need to allow yourself to really accept the truth of the situation. Okay, we're going to clarify this. All right, and I paused that right on 440. So there is a brand new beginning that Spirit is promising you is going to come about here if you just allow this truth to be known. Altar dedication came right back out. There's the fall autumn card. That's been coming up a lot here in a lot of readings here recently. Both as a measure of time, okay, specifically perhaps around Halloween, okay? But there's this ending here. Again, the fall is like a shifting, a changing over of seasons from summer to autumn, because we're in summer right now as I am filming this. So this is a timeless message, but it's meant to find you whatever it is. It could, if you are finding it sometime between like the summer and fall, it could be a measurement of time for some of you. It could just be symbolic of this shift in this season, this shift in this possibility, this initiation coming in here, this homecoming, right? I feel like that's what the star energy is. That's this homecoming energy for you. There could be an Aquarius energy here with the star energy. Protection and the death card. And look, there's the summer card. Wow. You might be going through some kind of realizations here, okay? Something is being contained. Now, again, it could be this truth. It could be, it's almost like for some of you, some kind of karma is being contained here. Now, it could be that this karma is being contained within you. And so Spirit's like, hey, when you face this and you allow this to release, you know, you can finally find your ultimate satisfaction. But I'm also getting here with this fact that you are going to, if you are watching this now, as I'm putting this and it's coming up in the summertime, I am getting another extra message for you that a truth definitely could come out to you now during the summer, in these summer months. Or a truth could have been revealed to you sometime now. Or if you live on the opposite side of the world, you know, you could be transitioning over into summer right just now. Summer could be about to come and a realization could come then that will affect you until next year, right? Until to 2025. So let it resonate as it does for you guys, okay? But there is something that's being contained here. It's giving me like, hey, you need, like, this karma wants to land. You need to separate yourself from this place, from this person, from this thing, from this mindset, right? And I'm getting like a double on the other side of that. Your happiness, your strength, your true self is being contained. Like you're holding yourself back. Like it's that kind of energy. All right, Spirit, what's the secret? It is a general reading, so I don't know if I'll be able to. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm telling you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse fell out over here over this death card. You are being protected from something, from some type of misfortune, from this wheel turning over and you ending up on the bottom of it. But you need to separate yourself away from something. Spirit is saying we're trying very hard to protect you from this energy. You need to separate yourself away from whatever this is. You need to dedicate yourself to your path and separate yourself. Look at how in both of these cards, the containment card is right there, as well as look, it's right there in the back. The imagery from that containment card is right there in the back. Queen of Pentacles. I was just about to ask Spirit, what is this Queen of Pentacles? This Queen of Pentacles is being held back from you. Right? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. How, Spirit? How is this Queen of Pentacles being held back? You're holding it back from not making a full decision, from not stepping into your power. Again, like I said, it's a choice here. Like something has been revealed here to you, and you just refuse to act on the information. Queen of Swords, cut it off, cut it out. Gain your independence from this, because your ultimate satisfaction, your stability, yeah, I'm hearing emotional, financial freedom and stability. Longevity is what I'm also hearing. So there's something that you're giving your energy to now. Look, Queen of Wands. And your confidence. Your ultimate confidence. You stepping into, like, right? Like this. Okay. Again, here with the sunflowers here. They're right here, ready to be harvested, ready to be, as soon as the light is shown on this. You are protected. That's what Spirit is saying with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Divine time is now, and you're being protected from some kind of misfortune or some kind of end of something. It could be the fear or anxiety of, if I go after this, what if I get it and it leaves? It's some kind of lack energy here that could be holding you back, that could be inspiring you. 7:44 down on the real-time clock. It could be inspiring you to be like, but what if I don't make it? What if I can't make it? It's something like, it's like Spirit is saying, oh my gosh, Queen of Pentacles, like it is here. It's almost like a guarantee. King of Cups. With the 10 of Pentacles on the back. Come on now. There's some kind of emotional suppression that's happening right now. And Spirit is saying, like, this emotional, like holding back emotionally is what's keeping this ultimate longevity from coming in here. What is this? What is this Nine of Swords, Spirit? Like, what is this? Okay, well, on the table. This 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords here, this anxiety being caused by a betrayal is being by the 5 of Pentacles. Like I said, this fear of being left behind, this fear of not being nurtured or not being accepted, of being rejected, of having no place to go or not finding your place. It's like this kind of feeling of not being accepted. It's like I have this weight or this burden of me. It could be some kind of trauma that you went through. It's like this weight or this burden on me. Empress. The Empress energy is here, waiting, right? All this Queen energy is coming out here because it's telling you the Empress energy is within you, waiting to be birthed, waiting to be realized. But there is this energy of, you need to separate yourself from this emotional baggage that you're holding on to about the past. You need to separate yourself from this kind of betrayal feeling, this feeling that you will be betrayed or you will be rejected. I think that this is going to happen anyway. So if some of you are in this kind of state where you're feeling like you're not walking down the right path, or you're not doing it, or you're not doing enough, there is this energy here of like this back and forth energy that is stopping this Ace of Wands from grounding here and from growing into some kind of foundation and from refilling up your cup. There's this kind of back and forth energy here. Back and forth, in and out, in and out. You start it, then you stop it. You start it, then you stop it. Dedication. You need to dedicate yourself to this path. to this path of gaining your independence. If you're seeking justice, that's where you'll find your justice. Because sometimes Spirit tells us we will get that justice, but we have to bring it. We have to give it to ourselves. Sometimes the justice is the okay, I really need to dig down deep, and I really need to overcome this for myself. I really need to put in the work to go heal this. That means that if I need to go find, if I need to get some kind of professional counseling, I need to go out there, search, get the, book the meeting, book the counseling, book the Reiki session, book the, whatever, take the classes, put in my side of the work of it, of the healing that needs to happen here. Because there's so much healing that you could do on your own, but for a lot of you, I'm really feeling like, look, there's that full card, that full energy we're talking about. There is like a leap of faith that you are going to have to take here. Something that you've never tried, something that you've never done. You're going to have to put yourself out there, right? So this is that, okay, like I'm really going to have to put myself out there, get back out there into the dating scene, put myself out there, start joining clubs, start, networking, start finding people. I'm going to have to do the work on my side. I've done a lot of the internal healing work. Now I have to, relieve myself of any kind of fears or anxiety about stepping out there and actually going through it. Putting myself back out there, finding friends, finding work colleagues, finding, taking those classes, educating myself, not just making that project and keeping it to yourself, but posting it online or opening up a website or starting a shop, whether it be in, a 3D, in-person storefront or, starting like an Etsy or a website or something like that. It's like, okay, like you're going to actually have to take that step and really put yourself out there, right? You're going to have to take this to the next level. Because I'm hearing Spirit say, we love you, but the only thing that's holding you back is you. And what's holding you back is this energy here. Yeah. This fear of being abandoned, or this fear of being rejected, or not being noticed, or not being seen in the right way. Maybe even like persecuted. There's like this energy. There's like if I let myself shine, or if I let myself stand out, I could be like a target. Could also be a thing for you. This thought process is keeping you at a distance from what you really want to achieve, from who you really want to be. It's like sitting around. It's like, right, the Three of Wands is like this. I'm sitting here waiting for my ships to come in. I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting for it to show up. And Spirit is kind of putting it on you to kind of bring out your internal masculine energy and say, like, go for it. There is some kind of energy here with this Six of Cups, of reminiscing, of nostalgia, of the way things used to be, the way things were. Thinking about the way things were, whether or not it is, the golden era of it was so much easier in the past, or before I knew this, or before I did this, kind of looking at the past with rose-colored glasses. Or this could be, for some of you, this could be like paranoid rumination. So you could be ruminating on the past, ruminating on all the bad things. Well, this person hurt me, and this person said this, and they did this, and they didn't believe in me, and they didn't support me, and they didn't do this in the past, and I didn't do that in the past, and I put myself out there in the past and it didn't go anywhere, or I did this and it and it wasn't my path, and I got disheartened by this betrayal, or by the burden, or how heavy of a toll it was taking on me spiritually. Yeah. Spirit is saying, let that go. Be mindful of the words and be mindful of how your mindset is planting seeds that will come to fruition in the future. Yeah, Spirit saying now they're not asking you to be delusional, but they are asking you to put an end, right? Bring out that sword and put an end to this. Put an end to this feeling of betrayal. Understand that behind your fears and your anxieties is your wish fulfillment. Because that's why, of course, you feel fears and anxiety. Everybody does because you want it. You want it to come to pass. Of course you do, right? It's your hopes and your wants and your dreams and the thing you want most of all. So of course you're going to feel some natural anxiety around it, but you're never going to have it if you don't allow this energy from the past to disperse, or you don't allow it to leave you, because it's keeping you paused in this. I'm not sure what to do. Where do I go? Which direction? I'm not sure. I need more clarity. I need more clarity. I need more clarity. Is keeping you in this unsure state. It's actually ramping up your fears and anxiety, because it's like, oh my God, I want this so bad, but what if it doesn't come? But what if I make the wrong mistake? But what if, I don't tread, I tread down the wrong path? But what if I do it with the wrong, what if I decide to partner up with the wrong person like I did in the past? I've made this mistake before. I've walked down and it's like getting into that paranoia kind of energy about the past. And Spirit is really asking you to let it go, to relax, and to fall back on what you know, on the new truth that you have been shown, right? On this new path, commit yourself and dedicate yourself to the new path of freedom, to the new path of finding a new way, a new road to walk down. A new road where you're not so much like sitting there waiting. It's not this energy of waiting for that one day, waiting for that person to come and save you, you know, waiting for Spirit to, bring it all straight to your door, straight to your, not, here you go, here's your future, here's your fortune, and all of that. It's like, no, because whatever all this anxiety and fears and reminiscing or ruminating on the past is keeping you in this pause waiting phase. And Spirit says, we are protecting you here from this Wheel of Fortune turning upside down, but you have to do your part in it. You have to allow this to fall away. Allow this, you are containing this. Sweep off this containment. Hex and reverse. Let go of whatever this is that's making you feel like you can't union with what you really want. You can really have this. You just have to let go, because this is here. As soon as you allow this realization of it's yours. It's already yours. Go out there and fight for your independence. Dedicate yourself. Stop waiting for somebody else to tell you it's time, and make your choice. All right? It's kind of just an energy here of just do what you know you need to do. If you know that this is a goal that you want to reach in the future, okay, I want to open up my own business. Okay, well, start taking the classes, start getting the certifications, start building the product, start doing the research, or keep doing the research, keep building the products, keep going, put it into action. Whatever stage you're at, okay, make a plan, set goals, start reaching those goals. Doing something every day to bring about this passage of this goal that you want to set, whatever it is, whatever stage you are. If you're at the stage 0, okay, you're at stage 0. Start doing it. Start doing the research. Start doing that. If you've already taken the classes, you've already gotten the certification, okay, start making the product, Design that website, do that thing, put it out there, put yourself out there, start launching it, start doing it. And I know financially it's not the easiest time for a lot of people right now. There's a lot of stuff going on that's making things a little uneasy. And that definitely could be playing into why you're like, I don't know if this is the best time to do that. I don't know if right now is the most socially or financial stable time to, quit my job or do this or pick up a side, make my hobby turn into a side hustle. Is right now the best time financially supportive. Spirit is saying that there is financial support, that there is support behind whatever this is that you're being guided to do. But you have to allow this light to shine. Somebody here is being like really defensive about this information, about allowing this information to really sink in and like really like, okay, like this is really it. This is what I should be doing. Yeah, this is like a soul contracted event that needs to happen in your life, but you're kind of keeping this energy from coming forward, This energy keeps trying to come at you and you're batting it away. And you're batting it away with this in and out. Maybe one day, yes, it's like one day it's like, oh my God, that's it. I'm going to do it. This is amazing. And but then you don't start. But then it's, you're, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that. And then, whoever tells you, I don't know if this is the best time, or I don't know if, you're doing that properly. I don't know. Fears, anxieties from other people or even from yourself. Yeah. Somebody, spirit guide said, whatever it is that you're waiting for, stop waiting. Stop waiting. Walk away from whatever it is that's keeping you stuck here. Let go and really start making those choices in your life that are going to bring you closer to your real wants and dreams. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. What's slowing you down so much? Because there's even the Ace of Pentacles. You have like all the... okay. Three of Swords. Three of Swords and Five of Cups. With the Three of Cups right there behind it. The truth about something here. With the Ace of Swords hidden right behind this. Whatever this Three of Cups is right here. This loss from the past. This heartbreak from the past. This I tried but it failed in the past. It didn't work out for me in the past. I regret doing this or not doing that. I regret the way things went in the past. That just keeps popping up. Are you afraid you're going to lose somebody? This Three of Cups. What is this? Yeah, you're holding on to something that you're afraid to lose. King of Pentacles. It could be some kind of financial security, but Spirit is trying to bring in this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is like financial security for yourself. Hermit card. It's like I don't want to do it alone. It's like this feeling of I can't do it alone or I'm incapable. I can't do it. Hierophant. It could be this feeling here of like support in the spirit realm is not enough. Somebody here could be like, look, like I need some kind of 3D, like right here in front of me, kind of support. It's kind of this feeling of But if I cut this off, like, what? Yeah, it could be a group of people. 9 of Wands. Ooh, excuse me. There's got a deep lesson here for you to learn. Emperor in reverse. Something or somebody that you're scared to lose, something that you're scared to let go of, is actually the thing that's holding you back. It's actually the thing that's keeping this emperor energy, this like masculine energy, from grounding for you. It's actually keeping you at a distance from what you really want. So the very thing that you're holding on to, that you're afraid to lose, because you're like, well, I can't have this if I let go of that. It is that very thing that you're holding on to that's stopping you from having that. That's the only thing. Because somehow in your mind, you're like, I can't have this without that. And Spirit is kind of saying, well, the only way you're going to have that is by letting go of this. It's actually the opposite of what you feel like in. It's some way that you were like taught to believe. It could be this kind of like, I can't do it by myself. I can't make it on my own. It's this kind of feeling of like somebody saying like, oh, you can't, you can't make it without me, or you'd never be able to accomplish that without me, is that kind of feeling. And Spirit is asking you to face that energy within yourself because it's a lie. It's a lie. Because somebody here doesn't want to be left behind. So it's this feeling of, without me, you can't make it. And the truth that you're not seeing here, that's the truth that you're not seeing, is with this thing, you won't make it. Whatever it is. If it's a mindset, if it's a person, if it's a place, if it's a job, whatever it is that you're holding on to, it gives you so little back. Yeah, the moon, all this is hidden. It gives you so little back. It gives you like these little tiny little crumbs. And for some reason, you're like, I can't let go of this. Why do they feel like they can't let go of this? Judgment. There's something you don't know here, which is judgment in the Five of Swords energy, which is, again, like this thing is like your secret enemy, for lack of a better word. It's like, this is the very thing that's holding you back. So if this was a person, it would be like, this is the very person that caused you the heartbreak. This is the very person that's putting all of these, you can't make it, you can't do it, kind of energy into you. There is some kind of codependency to this thing. Spirit is saying it's an engineered codependency. So for some of you, this is a person that has very much so put the energy inside of you that you can't go anywhere without their permission, or you can't do something without their okay, or that, without me, you're nothing. It's that kind of energy. Again, that might be why they were talking about this trauma from your past, or this thing that you're like clinging to. It's almost like, what is that called? Stockholm syndrome. It's kind of reminding me of something kind of like that. It's like where, it's kind of, right? Where it's like you develop this emotional or physical dependency on the thing that's actually causing you harm, right? And it is like this deep survival instinct. Like, if I don't play up to what if I don't make this person like me, then maybe I can't survive. If I don't if I don't give in to this want, like, then I can't get what I really need. If I don't, it could be a situation here where it's almost like and again, this could be very triggering for some of you because I don't know exactly what this is, but it is this feeling of like, this is the very thing that you need to let go of. And again, with that engineered, I think whatever this thing is, like, it's got its claws in you. It's got its claws in you, and it doesn't want to let you go. Because that's what I'm looking at, this bird that she has right here, and how it has its claws like attached to her. And it's like this person wants to ride your coattails, or they want to ride. It's like, okay, like, I can make it. I can ride off your back, or I can make it off of your success, or yeah, it's just this kind of feeling of like, you can't leave me behind. You can't make it without me. You can't move on. Is this kind of wheel? It's almost like this person is manifesting. If this is a person, which for a lot of you it does, yeah, because look, there's the bird there at the end of this Emperor in reverse, right? It's almost like this energy of like, this person has like their claws, their talons like hooked inside of you, and it's this feeling of like, I can't leave this person, or I can't leave this behind, I can't move on from this, I can't let it go. And it's this kind of energy of like, it's because if this is a particular person that you've been struggling to forgive, or to let go of the past, or to, forgive them and move on, or just let go of what they did to you, it's because this person still now is actively keeping their claws inside of you, keeping that energy, because this person is manifesting, you can't leave me, you can't move on from me, you can't detach from me, right? Like, this person could be making them, it's kind of like this whole, like, I'm making myself, it's not invaluable to you, but it's like, I'm making myself where, like, it's kind of really sneaky what this person is doing. Yeah, it's almost like this, like, hoovering technique. Like, that's what it's reminding me of. Like, how they talk about how narcissists, and I'm not saying this person is a narcissist, I'm just saying this is what they say, like, the narcissist kind of cycle of being in a relationship or being around them, right? Like, they push you away, then they draw you back in, and they push you away, then they draw you back in. And with that pushing you away and drawing you back in, so they make you dependent on their love, and then they push you away, or they take away that love, right? And then that taking it away and giving it, taking it away and giving it, they give you this psychology that you are dependent on them for approval, that you're dependent on them for love, that you're dependent on them. But the truth is, they're actually dependent on you. They're actually dependent on feeding off of your energy, right? But they twist that around to make you feel like you're dependent on them. Like, you'll never make it without me. Nobody else will want you. Nobody else will date you. Nobody else can take care of you and the kid like me. Or like, we're a family. You can't break us up. That kind of energy, right? And it's this kind of energy of like, I don't know what to do. I'm help. It's kind of like they can keep you in a mindset where you feel like you're helpless without them, because they have implanted all these ideas of that you need them. You need them, so that you don't realize that it's actually, you don't empower yourself to realize it's actually the other way around. They're actually the one feeding off of you, which is why when they do that, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, which I'm just going to say this, which is why a lot of people feel like the twin flame dynamic is toxic, because the twin flame dynamic has a lot of marrying energy to the narcissist empath, right? So a lot of people feel like they're on a twin flame journey when they're actually caught in a narcissist dynamic with a narcissist, right? Which is why so many people feel like the twin flame journey, because there's a lot of people that aren't actually on the twin flame journey that think that they are, that are actually an empath being stuck rotating around their narcissist, right? And there's a lot of narcissists out there that are becoming, quote unquote, woke to this spiritual journey shit. And just like any narcissist, they will use any tool at their disposal to trick you into feeling like you have to be there with them. I mean, you think, you think narcissists haven't known about soulmates, or we're meant to be together, we have to be together, we're supposed to be together, like anything to keep you hooked into them, right? Anything so that they can hook into you, right? Because that's really what happens. They create emotional hooks, emotional ties that they latch onto you, okay? And maybe for some of you, this is that kind of dynamic. I don't know. I can't diagnose this person, but it is at everybody is on a scale of narcissism, okay? Now, I'm not saying that this person is a full-blown, and of course I can't. This is just a tarot reading, like this isn't. But it is reminding me of some of their emotional manipulative tactics that they will use, right? There's this kind of draw you in, push you out, draw you in, push you out, make you feel like without them, you'll never make it. Without them, you can't do it. And it's this kind of heaviness. This is kind of lingering energy that Spirit is telling you, walk away from these emotional hooks that this person has inside of you. Right? Because the very thing, and you could be subconsciously clinging on to this, right? It's buried down very deep in your subconscious that you need this person, or you have to be with this person. Like you can't make it without them. But again, there is that dynamic here. This push, this pull, this go, this back and forth. It is that Two of Swords. I'm not sure if I can. I don't know. I'm pausing. I'm looking at you, This is that energy of getting life advice from the very person that is actually betraying you, from the very person that's going to give you the worst type of advice. It's like, it's kind of this dynamic of, this person pulls you in, they're nice for a little bit, they're there, they're kind, they're supportive until the next time they have an emotional outburst, or until the next time they take all the kindness that they've been showing you as like, well, you owe me. I've been showing you all this kindness, or I've been being a good person to you. You owe me showing up for me, or you owe me giving this back to me, or you owe me that. And it's learning to break out of that dynamic. Like, no, if you're trying to be a nice person to me, then you're just trying to be a nice person to me. If you're giving to me, then you're just trying to give to me, If you're trying to give to me now, so I'll owe you later, or if later on you're going to get mad at me that I don't do something, or, and then you're bringing it up. Well, remember that money I gave you? Well, remember how much all this help, how I've been being so nice to you. And it's like, well, you should be being nice to me, right? Like if you're a good person, if you're just trying to be a good person, shouldn't you just be being nice to me? I should take you being nice to me as like a privilege. Like you're supposed to be nice to people. Like that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be kind. You're supposed to be helpful. You're supposed to be supportive. And none of that is really real if it comes with all of these conditions. I love you as long as you do this. I'm there for you as long as you do what I say. I'll support you as long as, when this day comes along, you show up for me, or you do for me, or I'm going to call in this favor. You owe me. That kind of energy. Like you are going to owe me. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are trying to break out of the cycle of that. If, like I said, if this is a person. I mean, and for a lot of you, this person might not even be in your life anymore. But it could just be their mindset that they gave you that's so woven into your subconscious that it's delegating how you're having relationships with your job, with your finances, with your dreams, with this, even though this person's not even actively around in your life anymore, in your subconscious, their mindset of, you know, you've adopted, so this person's criticism has become that, it has become that voice in the back of your head that's overly critical, or that's overly, dismissive of your feelings. And Spirit is encouraging you to gain your independence from this. What's ultimately going to help them gain their independence from this, Spirit? The Lovers, making a choice. Eight of Pentacles, and working. Defending yourself against their energy, against their tactics, against their hooks, your own willpower. You embracing your own your own empowerment, you making the decision. Again, it's coming back again to, this is going to have to be a you thing. You're going to have to set boundaries. You're going to have to say no. You're going to have to change the way that you think about this, the way that you think about yourself. Stop allowing your self-critique or your self-belief to be based in the negativity this person gave you. You're going to have to find that confidence within yourself. You're going to have to allow that self-confidence and that self-understanding that I am capable. I can do it no matter what that person said, or no matter what my past has shown me, or no matter what, because it gives me this skewed version. Like, there's something here about you being like, the past didn't work out, but this person, for a lot of you, I feel like it is a person, but this mindset, or this mindset that this person gave you, or this person, if they're still active in your life, is the reason that it didn't work out in the past. Your connection to this person is holding you back from your dreams. You need to disconnect from this energy. And again, it is going to take your willpower. Again, like for some of you, it could take you going to therapy, going to counseling. For some of you, it could be this person's energy could be really like dug down deep inside of you, and you need to release it. For some of you, you need to have some kind of womb space release, or some kind of lower chakra release. For some of you, you need to cut the cords with this person. The Hermit. I'm telling y'all, for a lot of you, Spirit is guiding you to go on a solo journey without this person. Put an end to this. Wow. Because you're not seeing how this relationship, or this whatever with this person, you're not seeing the truth of this. It's like you don't want to see the truth of it. Like I said, it can be really hard to say, like, wow, like, yeah, I'm going to have to go no contact, or wow, yeah, this person has actually hurt me, or actually, they've hurt me more than they've helped me. And I spent the majority of my life feeling like this person was ultimately on my side, especially if it was like a really close friend or family member or something like that. We don't want to believe that those people, aren't good for us. But there is this kind of feeling here that no, you're going to have to separate yourself from this ultimately. Again, at the end of the day, this is just Spirit's suggestion. At the end of the day, it is your life. It is your relationship. I don't know what the relationship is. Maybe, you are willing to put in the work, put in the help to try to, I don't know. For some of you, I feel like you're caught in this, like, maybe they'll heal one day, maybe they'll get better one day, maybe, I really want to have this relationship with my mom or my dad or my sister or my brother or my cousin, my nephew, whatever, my child, whatever it is. It's like, I really want to fix this relationship. I really want it to be different. But for a lot of you, I do just want to say this person is a hidden devil in your life. And we talked about it. Again, like I said, I cannot diagnose this person, but if this person is suffering with some kind of narcissism, that doesn't go away. That is not something that has a cure. And at the end of the day, you can't be the one that would come anywhere close to helping this person deal with their narcissism. It would only be them. They would have to realize that they wanted to change, that they wanted to get into therapy, that they wanted to get help. Like, I don't think that you're ever going to show up or be kind enough or be understanding enough for this person to ever just want to do that. Like, they're going to have to come to the place in their life where they want to do it. And for a lot of you, for some of you, I don't want to even say, for some of you, I feel like it would be your absence. It is going to be this growth, this outgrowing this person, this, no, I'm not going to listen to that. No, I'm not going to be tied down by that. No, I'm not going to be that. It is this, you facing that and you acting on that, that would be the only thing that might get this person to get their act together kind of energy. I don't know. For some of y'all, this could be a mother energy, but this devil energy is really thick in this person. And again, especially if it is something like that, it's like, I understand you not wanting to see it for what it really is. Because it's really painful to think like, wow, at the end of the day, my mom, my dad, my family member, my grandma, she actually my family, they actually don't want what's best for me. They really actually, in their hearts of hearts, do not want to support me or do not really want what's best for me. But the truth of a person is what it is. And again, this won't be a reading for everybody, but Spirit is encouraging for those of you, like, if this is for you. If you have that parent or if you have that person that's always that person in your life and you're like, God, I know I need to cut them off, but it's hard. This is just another confirmation for you. Like, I feel like if this is for you, and it's just another reading, or if it's just another hint from your spirit guides that this person has a long journey ahead of them, a long healing journey ahead of them, and you're just going to stunt or hold back your healing the longer that you allow this person to stay in your life, or the longer that you allow yourself to be in the state that you are with this person. For some of you, going full non-contact might not be necessary, but there is this sense of boundaries, that really strong boundaries that you need to put in between you and this person. And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy either. That it's going to be a journey for you as well, but this is something that you're really going to need to do for yourself. All right, you guys, I got to go. But I appreciate you guys so very much for being here with me today. As always, do the YouTube things, like, share, subscribe. If you dig in the vibe and you want to join the tribe. I know this was a little bit of a heavier one, but I mean, we talk about what Spirit feels like needs to be talked about. I deliver the messages that I feel like need to be delivered. I really appreciate you guys so very much for being here with me today. All right. If you feel like getting a personal reading will help you out, you want some personal guidance on your journey, my contact information is listed down below. All right. Thank you to your spirits, guardians, angels, ancestors, and guides for guiding you here to get this information. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed in your situation. Okay. Thank you to my angels, spirits, guardians, and guides for helping me through this energy, because it was thick. It was thick, and I hope that it got you emotionally where you need to be. Okay. Yeah. I wish you guys luck out there on your journey, overcoming this, moving on from this, because your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your ultimate satisfaction, your sanctity, your getting out of that survival mindset is worth it, so that you can live that much calmer, much more peaceful life. You're worth it. Your life is worth it. That life doesn't just have to be a dream. It can be real, but you have to realize that you can get it from yourself and you got to put in the work to get it. All right. And I'm pretty sure most of you that are here, you realize that, right? Thank you guys so very much, like I said, and I will see you lovelies in the next one. Okay. Good luck out there. Bye.